y'all. Welcome to Lions Den Tarot. My name is Camille, and I'll be doing the daily tarot for all signs, and that is every sign in the zodiac for July 6th, 2021. Now, this is for sun, moon, and rising. Keep in mind that the timing is fluid, okay? So if it fails to resonate with you for July 6th, it still may resonate in the future. And just know, if you are watching this, it's something you need to hear. All right, let's start with the Work Your Light Oracle deck. See what we got. Lumeria, heaven on earth. Creating heaven on earth is happening. We keep getting that. I got that this morning for my own personal reading. All right. See what the angel oracle has to say to us. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and God. What do we all need to know? July 6, 2021. Okay, angel oracle is saying, communicate clearly. Wow, okay. Y'all, I'm shuffling. I'm shuffling and shuffling and shuffling. I pre-shuffle, so that's what we get. It's time to create heaven on earth. You got to communicate it clearly. What you want from your angels and what you want for yourself. All right, current situation. Page of Wands. Time to start something fresh and new. What's driving us all? The Queen of Cups. We can handle it. We can balance it. What is benefiting us all? Three of Cups. All right, your friends. It's time to get your friends' help. What's crowning us all? Knight of Swords. Uh-oh. Don't be like him. Rush in with a plan. And your outcome energy? The Sun. All right. And Celestial Tarot. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and God. What do we all need to know? July 6th. Our bonus. I'm going to use another bonus too. See. My new deck. King of Cups. So wow, we got the Queen and the King of Cups. And let's see what we get from this other deck. This is the Ethereal Vision deck. Ethereal Visions. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and God. What? Well, we're going to take that because it just flipped out bonus. And that is the Devil. He wanted to come through. Okay, well, there you have it. Let's get into this reading. Creating heaven on earth. It's happening. It's a transmission card. Lemuria or Mu is one of the earth's lost lands where heaven really was a place on earth. A time before we were kicked out of the Garden of Eden. In Lemuria, life worked in harmony. All beings were seen as equal, and we were deeply reverent to Mother Earth. We knew that a mosquito was no worse than us and the sun no better. Perhaps you too believe that heaven really can be a place on earth. Perhaps you are a part of the transition team who at a soul level are devoted to creating this kind of harmony on the planet now. Thank you for wanting to do this work. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the state of affairs on the planet right now, but you are being encouraged to keep holding the clear vision of the future. It is closer than you think. You may be guided to hold the frequency of Lemuria in your own community, family, workplace, or within yourself. Know that it is possible, and while at times it may feel like you are alone, you are truly not. There are hundreds of thousands who hold the codes of ancient lost land, and even Lemuria crystals that hold the codes of remembering that are beginning to rise all over the planet. Keep doing what you are doing, and remember, the only way to heal the world around us, is to first heal ourselves. I hold the codes of Lemuria and believe that heaven really can be a place on earth. Because if we're going to communicate clearly, the situation requires very precise and careful communication. Don't assume that others involved understand what you want or need from them. In-person discussions are preferable, but if that's not possible, make sure that your communication method is very thorough. This card could indicate that there has been a miscommunication that is creating a challenge for the parties involved. By clearing up any misunderstandings, you can heal the situation so that everyone can start moving forward again. Because you come into the Page of Wands, which is something new starting. Fire energy. This innocent youth might be just the Jiminy Cricket you need to ignite your genius and believe in your own potential. Follow the lead of the freest free spirit in the spirit world and start putting your creativity in the spotlight with a triple shot of verb. Hold the hang-ups. Judgment and fear might be useful in some pursuits like dodgeball or the Hunger Games, but they won't serve you now. So whatever your idea is, put it out there. The planet needs your voice, no matter how silly you once thought it was. Here's the affirmation. Fear is boring. I'd rather be soaring. And also speaking in rhyme, apparently. Now you're moving on to the Queen of Cups, which is water energy. Behold, you are in the presence of feminine superpowers. The Queen of Cups is basically a psychic therapist who is also a wise and ancient mermaid. No big whoop. If the struggle is extra real right now, stuff all the sucky stuff into a bag and place it gently in her lap. Then open your mouth and exhale. This lady's got you. If you're already feeling like a queen, then use your next level emotional stability as a flashlight to help others find their way through the darkness. Just stay sensitive and nurturing. Let intuition be your guide and know that delicious epiphanies are on the way. Along with hopefully a plate of homemade brownies, mermaid brownies. Here's the affirmation. I am filled with the platinum light of grace, tranquility, and cozy comfort. In other words, cancel my 3 o'clock. Because then you're moving on to the 3 of Cups, which is nostalgia, hanging with your friends. These cups are definitely raised in a cheers position, and you can bet they're held by your nearest, dearest ride or dies. This trio is all about the amazing social relationships in your life, and is rooting for you to cherish what's best about your besties. Clear the decks for some serious, not serious quality time. Put your friends, family, relatives on the calendar and raise a tumbler of Francia to the unconditional, rare, and mystical in for the long haul love you share. Here's the affirmation. I'll never take for granted how lucky I am to be so treasured by people who are perfect treasures. Now you're moving on to the Knight of Swords, which it means it's a new thing coming, which you already see with the Page of Wands. However, Knight of Swords moves too fast, kind of like a cokehead. Let's just go ahead and read it. When new endeavors are near, this zealous knight appears. Hip, hip, hooray-ish. Enthusiastic to the point of obsession. He races toward his goals with no regard for petty concerns like danger or anyone else's feelings. You might call him the cokehead of the tarot deck. And though he always has his upsides, like passion, confidence, and drive, he warns against some downsides like ignorance, arrogance, and sloppy work. So learn from this guy's mistakes. Stay excited, but be willing to exercise some caution, humility, and patience. Oh, and skip the coke. It's unbecoming of a night. Here's the affirmation. My excitement is welcome and celebrated, but when it spills over, I mop it up so no one else slips. Now you got the outcome energy, which is the sun. It's number 19, the major arcana. You got the sun and the devil. Oh, the sun, the glorious sun. Dust off the deck chairs and find a Lene. The sun just rolled up with a 1,000-beam entourage. This card is a metaphysical summer's day and signals success, wealth, radiance, energy, unlimited positive harmonic encouragement from the universe. You know, the usual. But enough talk about sunshine. Time to get out there and enjoy its rainbow droppings so you can have some real life radiance to talk about later. Here's the affirmation. I bask in the unconditional positivity that shines on me now and use it to energize all of my endeavors. How's that for a renewable resource? Now you got the King of Cups in the Celestial Tarot. Honoring the crab of Cancer. The King of Cups acknowledges he is anointed as its deputy. Master of the watery realm, the king is open to its natural tides, aware of floods and storms of emotions, the intensity of feelings, and the responsibility of relationship. Embodying these mature feelings allow him to adapt at counseling and caring, deeply loving and paternal, or highly imaginative and creative. However, The waters of feeling are also contained in the wounds and severed feelings from broken attachments. When the card appears, the individual is called to master the emotions that dominate the personality. Okay? And now you got the devil as another bonus with my new deck. The devil shows that the problems that constrain you are an illusion. The binding is of your own. It is time to ask yourself, what is it that holds you back? And are you truly helpless to change the situation? Okay, see, now it's showing you are being addicted, obsessed, and controlling, trying to be controlling and materialistic. Okay, so that's probably why you're not getting what you want. All right, so that's going hand in hand with the cokehead, the Knight of Swords, excuse me. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. You definitely are here on a mission, and you have in your heart and in your soul that you truly want to create a heaven on earth. But it sounds like, need to communicate clearly with yourself. Because if you think that you can have everything that you want, but you're addicted to being or obsessed with money and materialistic things, you will never get to the sun that you're wanting. Okay, it's time for you to start something new. It's time for you to be creative, and it's time for you to control your emotions. It's time to get your emotions in check, because once you can get your emotions in check, you're able to shine the light for your friends, for your family, for everyone else to see that yes, you have money, and yes, you have, but however, you're really focusing on the love of life and shining through that. So they can see that you have all this money, but they can also see that that has zero value over you. All right. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for coming to Lions Den Tarot. Follow me on Instagram, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Y'all be blessed and stop being materialistic. It's time to start living with love.